So Intel have announced their new super high-end Enthusiast X series of processors that will include the Core i9 chips, which will only work with one of these new X299 motherboards. MSI kindly sent me over one of their new X299 Gaming Pro Carbon AC motherboards, which I'll be using to test the new processors when and if I actually get my hands on them, and they're not the easiest things to get. So I'm going to try and explain what Core i9 is, what an X299 is, whether you should care, what the point is, what's new, whether you should buy one, what's the meaning of life, who am I, did we really land on the moon, and who shot JFK in the next 5 or 6 minutes. Now, the first thing to mention is that the i9 processors and the X299 motherboards are not really meant for the average user. They are very expensive, enthusiast components meant for workstations and people who use apps and programs that can take advantage of more cores, more cache, more PCIe lanes. And if those things don't really mean anything to you, then they're probably not for you. But if you want the best of the best, whether it's gaming, video editing, 3D rendering, or for seriously high-end overclocking, and you have either more money than sense or a business credit card, then it could be quite exciting. So here's a handy table showing the 5 new Core i9 processors, along with 3 new i7s and 1 new i5, all built on the latest Kaby Lake architecture. And at the top of the line, we've got the i9-7980XE, which could be yours for a mere $2,000, pocket change really. But you are getting an insane 18-core processor. That's the most cores ever on an Intel desktop processing. And with hyper-threading, it means you're getting 36 threads. Even the entry-level 10-core i9-7900X is $1,000, so this is high-end stuff we're talking about. Now, in terms of competition, it's going to be really interesting to see how they compare against AMD's current Ryzen processors, including the 8-core Ryzen 7 1800X, which I actually have in here right now, and costs just $500. But the big fight is going to be between Intel's i9 chips and AMD's upcoming Threadripper chips, which again are aimed at the enthusiast market. I am planning to get systems with both the Core i9 and the Threadripper chips, so I'm going to compare them, test them, see what the difference is, so make sure you're subscribed for that. So that's the new Core i9 processors. Incredibly expensive, very, very powerful, not really meant for you or me, great for workstation and high performance computing. But people are getting a little bit annoyed because these new X series of processors yet again have a different pin layout, socket 2066, and therefore require a whole new motherboard, the X299. And not only that, but there's an added complication, that the X299 here supports both Skylake and Kaby Lake X series chips, which means A, not all X299s are created equal, and B, if you were to pair an X series Skylake processor with an X299 board, you might not get access to all the features that you would with a Kaby Lake X series processor on the same board. Still with me? Just put that there. Definitely won't fall down. So the new X299 chipset isn't a big upgrade over the current consumer Z270 motherboards, but it is a big step up from the previous Enthusiast X99 boards. For example, this offers 24 PCIe 3 lanes compared to just 8 PCIe 2 lanes on the X99. Now the MSI X299 Gaming Pro AC, which I have here, supports up to 4 graphics cards, 8 memory modules, supporting DDR4 quad-channel RAM. There's also room for 2 M2 SSDs as well as 1 U2 SSD, and there's more I/O ports than you could shake a stick at. I would actually show it to you working, but as I say, I don't actually have one of the new processors yet, so that's all you're getting. Now, according to this, there's lots of new fancy features with the motherboard. It all looks very, very nice, including RGB lighting, what MSI are calling Mystic Light. But what I think is really the standout feature here are the removable heatsink covers. So you can change the color of your motherboard or even 3D print your own. I mean, nothing says cool like personalized motherboard heatsink covers. And I would know because MSI actually made me some. And as much as I'm not taking this particularly seriously, they do look quite good. So that is something else you can do on this motherboard. So assuming I actually get my hands on an i9 chip, I'll be using this motherboard to test and review it, so stay tuned for that. So I hope you found this quick guide to Intel's new X series processors and the X299 motherboards helpful, and you didn't glaze over too many times. So let me know what you make of the new chips and boards in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Click that thumbs up and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time right here on the Tech Chap.